I'm walking alone under the neon lights, in a city where I feel like a ghost at night. No one understands my wild, untamed soul. In this world I'm just a stranger, a hole. But I won't conform, I'll let my spirit fly. In this rebel heart, I'm just who I am, you'll see. I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile I'll defy. I've got my books and my dreams, my guitar and my fears. In this chaos I find my peace, my tears. I'll sing songs of my own, of the stars and the moon. In this life I'll dance until the sun. I wear my heart on my sleeve, it's bleeding and raw. In this crowd I'm just a whisper, a shadow, a draw. But when the night falls, I light up the sky. With my laughter I'll conquer the sky. I won't conform, I'll let my spirit fly. In this rebel heart, I'm just who I am, you see. I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile, I'll defy. And my dreams, my guitar and my fears. In this rebel heart, I'm yes who I am. You see, I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile, I'll defy.
How we doing, party people? Happy Friday. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Good evening, Cosmic. How we doing? Hope everyone has their coffee and brave for the Unhinged antics that is stream. Thank you for liking the live, Kim, over on Facebook. I greatly appreciate it. How are we doing? How's it?
Jesus.
Why are you sending me a Jesus already, Lace? Tracks.
I said didn't.
Again. Lace, I crave violence. Tired and doing my best to unwind more. How are you? I'm doing well. Glad to be off. Glad to be done with the work week. It was a fun-filled adventure. Hello, Brock. How we doing? How we doing? How are we doing? And hello, Onyx. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? And remember, for all of those that are watching over on Facebook and on YouTube, you can also change the color of the lights. Honestly, I've been better. What's going on, Brock? Happy Freyja's Day. Would it be, that people have unwashed hands, Draken? That would be my immediate guess. Damn it. Lynette with the no vaping. 5-minute timer starts right now. Damn. At least I got a puff in. I still have to work tomorrow. But yes. The fun. I'm allergic to the beauties. That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Sup, Phenom? Hello, Dissociatic. How we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? So, fun little thing. Right after stream on Wednesday, um, I decided to do my wind down and everything, and so there's a streamer named Enoch, and he has this very deep voice, but it sounds like when it's coming through my phone, sounds like Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. So quite literally, I hopped at his stream because I saw he was on. I was like, "Hey Enoch, bud, um, just so you're aware, your voice reminds me of like a Hiccup that has been robbed of his hopes and dreams and just subsists off caffeine and spite. And his mods lost it on stream. It was hilarious. Nice. Are you doing like one single piece? Are you doing intricate? Are you doing like that? It would be my guess. Are you blacksmithing it? All the best people subsist off caffeine and spite. Absolutely. A Molnir off glasswork would be unique. That would be interesting to say the least. But yes. Oh, I bought it a while back, but if I remember correctly, it was actually a gift from my ex fiance. Nice. Also, and back from the Agile. Welcome back. Welcome back from the Agile. But yes, the quite literally just when it comes to streaming, jumping in other streamers and actually interacting with their chat is fun. It's kind of fun to do. I got new flavors of energy drinks from Costco today. What flavors? And a hydrate from Lynette. Yeah, I cannot wear my Molnir to work because there are aspects of my life that I'd rather just not have questions about from my coworkers.
How much chest are you showing at work? Face? It hangs.
It hangs right here, which is where the top button of my dress shirt goes.
Oh no, I guess I'll have to wear your armor. What a shame.
So so I was doing Uber driving for a hot minute. Can I just die if I don't drink the liquid? No. Not allowed, Lace. Not allowed. Please take that up with Babyface and Lynette.
What?
Lace, can I just not drink the liquid and die?
You have to drink some form of liquid, but I'm not going to tell you have to drink the fish fuck fluid.
You could always have bean flavored fish fuck fluid or leaf. Just say, just say. But quite literally, while I was Uber driving, I would wear it constantly. But now that I'm working in an office 3 out of 4 days a week, um, once training's over, it's just easier. Like I'll roll up my sleeves and everything, so my tattoos are easily shown. I don't have to explain my tattoos because there are a lot of people there that have tattoos, and former Marines that do not want to explain their tattoos. So people basically have the whole "don't ask questions about what the tattoos mean," just which is kind of nice. But there are several people that are very much Southern. I'd rather not deal with it. Hey, remember, Dissociatic, just according to the Mayo Clinic and the National Health Service of the UK, coffee and tea do count as hydration. And technically, you said hydrate. You did not say drink water. So, technically, listening. I'm drinking the zero sugar crap. The zero sugar Pepsi at least tastes delicious. Tastes much better than the actual Pepsi, in my opinion. Fair. Like, I've had the zero sugar Mountain Dew. It tastes more like Mellow Yellow than it does Mountain Dew, so meh. But the zero sugar Dr. Pepper is just as good as the regular Dr. Pepper. Zero sugar Coke, it tastes more like Pepsi than zero sugar Pepsi does. I would disagree. The zero sugar Dr. Pepper tastes the most like the Dr. Pepper. Dissociatek said, okay, but hear me out. Diet Dr. Pepper is the only diet soda that tastes closest to its non diet counterpart. I said, I would disagree. Dr. Pepper Zero tastes more like Dr. Pepper than Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper tastes like bitter sad to me. This is the one.
When that I drink cherry 7 Up Zero. Oh, see, the problem is we can't get cherry 7 Up Zero. Not in store.
I saw it today.
Where?
Walmart.
Hmm.
Because remember, they started carrying the flavors. Because I can get my tropical.
Ah.
Which, if you haven't tried the tropical 7 Up Zero, it's like peach pineapple 7 Up, and it is like fucking crack.
And that tracks Dissociatic. Uh, yeah, go deal with life, Draken. I hope the roomie's okay. Ooh, I can actually fake it. But yes, Also, it may sound crazy, but Dr. Pepper is so good with cookies. LP, how was your week? So my week was a fun-filled adventure. Um, I did training, training, and oh wait, training, and hitting me with a no cursing. Lynette, did I offend you?
Lynette is bringer of chaos.
It, so don't get me wrong. All right, the job is very, very, very nice. Like, do not get me wrong. But but yeah, I've done more training in the last week for this job because I'm basically waiting for permissions. So, Lynette, I'm flirting with Lace. That's fair. But all the training is better than zero training. The problem is that quite literally, um, seeing that I've basically done the work from the other side of the fence, um, for this same client, I wouldn't be sinking. I would just be doggy paddling. I'd be floating, wouldn't be treading much water, but I'd still be treading water. Nice. I hope you have fun, Dissociatic. Now you can swim better. And and the crazy part
I
is
will
that
send you to Jesus.
why am I getting sent to Jesus again? Jesus doesn't want to talk to me. Doesn't want to see my ass. I mean, he probably wants to see my ass, but if he damn, I has an ass. Lace, I start on Monday. Nice.
Who wants daddy's belt?
So the reason why I said Jesus probably does want to have a talk with me is because every time I have a conversation with my mother, the first thing out of my mother's mouth is, "Have you went back to Christianity yet?" No. Thank you, Lynette, for the hydrate, and thank you, Lace, for the hydrate. Indra, that's a different place. As Babyface said, I has no ass. Let's make Heathen go potty. God. When was the no cursing? Ugh, I still got 2 more minutes. But yes. So fun times, fun times. Um, quite literally finding out that like jeez. Look, I fixed my posture. Really, love? Are you flirting with Lace too?
Do I have to?
I'll take that as a yes. But yes, I mean, fair.
How much would you like me to fuck with you?
What's my scale? Well,
Yes or no?
why don't you ask chat since they're the ones who enjoy seeing you cause chaos?
I don't have to ask them.
Hmm.
I was gonna do sing mode, but I'm in here. You know, it really is good when you stream on nights that people have just pissed in my Cheerios all day. I honestly wasn't sure how you were gonna do that. I wasn't sure if you were gonna have to like use character voices or if it just was the shut up button. Apparently, it's a shut up button. Oh, that's fun.
Who wants daddy's belt?
Alright, I'm bored. They're my fucking axes. Okay, sure.
And no, it's been 5 minutes.
I can smell the failure.
Yes. Yes, it was. Oh. Note to self. Have idea for IRL voice ban.
You also need to update your axes because lose the glasses. Motherfucker, you don't wear your glasses. I've said that literally since the moment you put the button in.
So yeah, that's the full story.
Basically, no, Dragon, you did not.
Nope. It quite literally, Babyface decided to, mute Heathen. Hethu woo. Hethu woo. Hethu woo. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I spent good fucking axes, sir.
Hethu woo.
monkey dance.
Oh.
It
Cthulhu. Oh. And a hydrate.
And a posture check. You missed one.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Lynette. Thank you for the posture check, Draken. Thank you for the resub, Lily. I greatly appreciate it. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a stretch. Oh. 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 Thank you for the stretch track, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Lace, I need more axes for chaos. I'm doing pretty good, Lily. Lily wants to know how you're doing, love.
I'm incredibly cranky and foul, so I'm making Heathen dance like a monkey.
Dance, dance. Before me comes a lifetime.
I can't even tell how many axes I have. I have so many it won't even show me anymore.
Does Faye want baby animal pics?
Is that a question? Why is that a question?
It's from Lace.
I know. That wasn't to you. I was responding to Lace.
What did my mom just say? He was normal growing up? What is that supposed to mean? Yo, Mom, you're banned and fired.
Am I banned and fired?
That is what my axes said.
Nice, Draken. That is awesome. So does anyone have any plans for the weekend? Anything fun, interesting, hilarious? Art, art, more art. No King's Rally tomorrow? Nice, nice. I have 3 Comic Cons damn near back to back coming up. So art, art, and more art. 0 sleep. 0 sleep, eat, bug my cat till she try and bite me because it's entertaining. Fair LP. Date day and hopefully catching up on reading. Ooh, fun. Spend time with kids, spend time with partners, and tomorrow my first box from Lost Mary is supposed to be in sometime tomorrow. So me, Baby Faye, and the elusive spouse will be trying vapes.
I won't be home.
Uh,
And
I
you
don't
won't
plan.
get to spend time with me because I won't be home, and then I have to work.
I don't.
So,
I don't plan on opening the box until you are here. Just
I'm also responding to your spend time with partners. That does not include me.
the guys have a pop up to go to. What kind of pop up? Lace is really trying to make me go to the bathroom. Nice. I hope they have fun. I hope they have fun. And good luck on the interview, Lily. Dance. Dance, dance. Lace, that's the goal. That's the dream. To make your bladder my bitch. Deep tissue or shiatsu or just everywhere. Ah, that makes sense. I gotta do something. I got zoomies and bored. Yes, Dragon? Yes. Sure. Let me post it to the let me post it to the mods and everything. I figured what you meant. It would probably be under hobbies, and would probably have to be a forum
For what?
for like STL files or designs that people do. Because we have a bunch of 3D printing people. I was explaining. Update for me: my girlfriend may be moving in with me after my bestie and her boyfriend get an apartment. Nice. That's awesome. And like quite literally, the I'm pretty sure Lace is still having the zero sugar monster. Apparently, I'm going to be peeing for like 5 minutes after stream. That makes sense. Every time I hydrate, you hydrate, LP. Do 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 do. But yeah, the I've had 5 cups of coffee and all of this. My son doesn't like her boyfriend. That's fair. The Flexi Dragons are problematic. Why are they problematic? I wouldn't be surprised, but my guess is probably art theft. So art theft. Yeah, the so when it comes to variants, everything, like if it's the original creators variants, that's problematic. But if people are using the STL as a base and creating variants off of that base, uh, that becomes kind of wishy-washy. Because that ends up becoming a is the design, even though the base is remarkably the same and it's based off of that original, but is the modifications enough to suit its own differential? Ah, yeah, that tracks. People are the worst. People are the worst. I blushed. Chat's making me drink a shitload of water so they can control my bladder. Womp womp. But yeah, so and another hydrate? Really? Really? Your prostate should be stronger than chat. It's not the prostate you have to worry about, it's your bladder. Big difference. I have no problem starting, sustaining, and stopping. Just that. And another hydrate. Just, it's a thing. I should just keep my cup in my hand. Pretty much.
Hello there.
800 miles on my driver report.
Damn.
Also had 40 risky events. People are fuckheads.
Thank you for the hydrate. People are fuckheads. But yeah, so quite literally, again, thank you everyone who has sent money so I can pay for the insurance. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are awesome. I cannot begin to express my thanks enough. Because with this new job, normally I would be Ubering just so I could get the insurance paid. Not yet. Get a case. Fart on the haters. That was before I, started this job. And then, quite literally, eh. Yes, yes, you did. Yes, you did, Draken. But at the same time, things happen. Life has a way of kicking you. And thank you for the follow over on Facebook, Nevi. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Do, 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 do. What?
If you get a dollar bill with the orange's signature on it, black it the fuck out with Sharpie. He prefers his name redacted.
Damn. Join me for floor time because I got up too fast. Jesus, Lace. So my first day was Monday. Though, a video came across my feed today that I think several of y'all would find interesting. Make y'all go, wait, what? Sup, Drago? How you doing, bud? I haven't been online in 2 weeks. That's fair, Lily. I just need y'all to know. I just need y'all to know that I've got Stream Elements little activity feed over here, like right in front of me, and it goes hydrate, 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 hydrate. Obi-Wan, hydrate, 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 hydrate. Banned and fired, hydrate, stretch. Lily with the resub, hydrate. Be like, thanks to Lace and chat. The hydrate button, its price has been upped to $150. I mean, that's necessary for pot stracking. That's absolutely fair, Lily. I will not be streaming due to being in ATL at the moment. Are you in the perimeter or outside the perimeter? The cup is empty. So you're inside the perimeter. You are in the perimeter. I have coffee. We're fine. Because it's hydrate. It doesn't say drink water. It's someone's deciding to blow up a Discord server. Oh, technically, I'm on Mount Zion Road at the Wendy's. So you are just outside the perimeter. Literally just outside the perimeter. Look at you listening. As Drago's suddenly realizing that Heathen knows a lot more about Atlanta than Heathen lets on. I I've driven and lived in DC. I have driven and lived in Atlanta. I have driven in New York. I have driven in LA. And Atlanta's the worst. So, what I was saying before I got distracted because ADHD, um, there are studies going around that there is a correlation between people with ADHD slash autism and chronic pain. And that people with chronic pain tend to exhibit at least 13 of the symptoms of ADHD and like 12 symptoms of autism. Pretty much. So basically, the more neurospicy you are, the more your chronic pain probably is. Drago, they almost clipped a semi. So here's my story of driving in Atlanta. All right. When it comes to New York, all right, I hated driving in New York. I considered it the worst place I ever drove. I, in fact, have told every single person up to that point that I would never drive in New York again. Then I drove in Maryland. And one of my former roommates said it best. We don't drive in Maryland, there be dragons. Okay? So, having lived in DC, got used to DC traffic. All right? Drove in LA, yes, it's annoying, but patience is a virtue. If you're willing to flip people off in New York, you'll get by. With Atlanta, it's Mad Max Fury Road. Quite literally, I am sure that there are people on the perimeter going, "Witness me." I found a study last year finding a correlation between autism and EDS. Yeah, that tracks. I could see that. Lace, I flip people off in Canada. I'd be good at that. That's because you're in Prince Edward Isle. Like, near there. That's basically almost New York. That's the New York of Canada. Like, at least in attitude wise. Nope, New Brunswick. I was incorrect. Just with how close you were to Nova Scotia. Why do I get Nova Scotia and New Brunswick mixed up all the time? Probably the N. It's probably exactly the N. I realize that it's my brain going, "Oh, look, it's..." I would smack you. Hey, at least I didn't say Alberta. Just say. I could have had a major Canadian faux pas.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Just please be careful, Drago. I'm basically in Chattanooga. Half of it, you can flip people off. The other half, you'll get shot. Yep. Knoxville's kind of the same way, though. So is Memphis, honestly. Memphis, Tennessee, yeah. Memphis is so much worse. Yeah, I haven't been through Memphis in 16 years. So that tracks. I mean, I'd at least I know where I stand with people on the West Coast because they have no problem telling you, "Hey, asshole." People here will pull out their guns while driving down the interstate and point it at you. Lily, I live in a decent city for a change and it's weird. I'm sorry. Yeah, the the American South is they let me explain where the location I live without going into deep detail. All right. In the same day of Ubering, I will have seen at least 6 American flag blue line bullshit trucks driving in the city with tires that are up are the top of their tires are up to the hood of my car. Okay? In the city, mind you. I will have at least seen 4 Biden Harris stickers, 1 Al Gore sticker, if that says anything. And during the course of my Uber driving, I will have had at least 4 passengers that I'm taking to the methadone clinic, 2 passengers that I'm taking to their doctor's appointments, and 1 college student that thinks the world revolves around them because they go to a private school in the area. So, yes, yes, like 2,000. Oh no, this person, like every teacher I've driven from that private college has been amazing. I've had lawyers because I have my Escape, which has black tint. So it's considered a comfort or a luxury vehicle. Okay? I've had lawyers in my car. I've had CEOs in my car. And the teachers from that private college are amazing. And I've actually had a conversation with them because the area I'm in has multiple colleges. I was talking to one of the professors there who has tenure at the private college. I was like, yeah, whenever I get students from your college versus students from the other colleges, everything, the 90% of the time, 90% of the time, the students from the public college actually are, nice and will, communicate, will talk, and they will, leave a tip. Yeah, it may be $1, but they will leave a tip. All right. Out of these 6 years, and I mean years of driving for Uber off and on, all right, 6 years, I can count on one hand how many students from that private college have tipped me as a driver. And that's even when we had the massive snowstorm, everything, and I'm literally like using 4-wheel drive and on ice going up and down back roads to get them to their drop off point. Not a single tip for being out in the snow and ice to get them to their where they were going, which was a frat house. So yeah. Judgy McJudgerson when it comes to that private college. I will actually turn down rides that start from there. Like if I'm close to the house and a ride starts from that private college, I'll immediately decline it. I've actually thought about messaging Uber going, hey, can you just limit, like, not have me accept rides that start from there, please? They can't do that. I was like, oh, well, it happens. Yeah, I had one passenger who was legally blind. Um and this ride started from there. And she had her service dog. All right. And Uber had me park at one area. I realized that she was legally blind because she said, I have a service dog, everything. And I'm like, all right, well, let me get closer. She saw me turn around, everything. She's like, you have to accept us. I'm like, I know I'm getting closer so you don't have to try and find me. She's like, I've just had so many people decline the ride because my service dog. I'm like, I'm not going to decline you for your service dog. Not one bit. And she's like, yeah, I'm pre-law. And I'm like, good luck to you. Like, absolutely. And she was one of the few people that actually tipped me from that campus. I'm like, yeah, I just was trying to get closer to you so you didn't have to try and find me. Because your cat? And the thing is that, like, now with the state of the economy as it is right now, everything, quite literally, a lot of people cannot tip their Uber drivers, and especially with the fact that a lot of people use Medicaid transport, thinking that it's Medicaid paying for the ride itself, and it's a medical transport. No, they're Uber drivers that are being paid by Medicaid or Medicare to take people to their appointments. But fun fact, Medicaid and Medicare rides or taking people to their doctor's appointments, they do not tip the Uber drivers, even a little bit. So, just saying.
It's gotten to the point where I immediately cancel. Immediately. If I go to start a ride or like whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
it pops up and says, the organization that has booked this ride, instant cancel.
Mm.
I have had too many Medicare rides where they should have been using a medical transport. I'm not taking that fucking liability.
Yep. Night Draken, I hope you sleep well. Hello, chicken. How you doing? But yeah, so quite literally, it's been a fun-filled adventure when it comes to Uber driving.
Before you enter stream, you should take a peek at your phone.
Okay. Okay. Lynette, sweetie, thank you. Thank you, Lynette. I thoroughly, 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 thoroughly appreciate, adore, and will sing your praises for the rest of my days. You did. You did. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me. That broke me. Love you. See if there's any. Nope. And lace with the hydrate again. No. It wasn't just a donation. Lynette finished it. Like, oh my God. So, again, there's a reason Lynette is role is patron saint. And demigoddess of heathens and smut. We are not worthy. We are not worthy. Oh my Jesus. Damn it, now I have to pee. Okay. All right, it's pushing 9:40. All right, I'm going to go ahead and raid since Drago's not. Yes, the community is amazing. I have to pee like a racehorse now. So I'm going to go ahead and raid. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Thank you for the hydrate blush. All right, really, the cup is empty. All right, I love y'all. Thank you for the hydrate, Indra. Thank you for the hydrate blush. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all. I'm going to raid, and then I'm going to pee.
Sub. Oh God, tier 2.